Sup, my name is Yugioh for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and as I promised, that combo guides would make their return with the new computer, and obviously, I think from the speed of the computer you can see it's a lot quicker. So, today we're going to be showing you how to play Junk Synchron, the new structure deck. There should be a deck profile up, if not, then it will go up, but you could just watch the end of the video, and if there's an annotation that takes you to it, then it's definitely there, and you'll see that for yourself. But today we're going to mainly be focusing on Road Warrior and going into the combo of Road Warrior, and there's other uses that we'll go over later on. Maybe we'll do a follow-up if you guys want it. But this will pretty much cover everything. The Hyper Librarian one is pretty well fucking known, and the Excel Synchron one is not commonly used all the time, but you can pretty much find it out on your own. I mean, if you want me to, I'll do the guide for it, but it takes a little bit. So, I'm going to use Road Warrior's effect. He's going to allow me to bring out a Jet Synchron. Now I'm going to lower him down to level Eater. Basically, what I'm setting up for is two Formula Synchrons, and one of those Formula Synchrons is going to turn to Armory Arm, which you'll see in a sec. But there goes the Rhoda. Basically, whenever you have Rhoda, whenever you draw it, you just want to play it to get going. But I topped the Foolish. This is what I was waiting for, because if you look at the graveyard prior to it, there was no way to go Armory Arm. So basically I had to use my draw engine power to get to there, so I nut-sacked. But you know what? Here we go. Quillball Hedgehog into Armory Arm into Quasar. Quasar is complete. I have Effect Villar's backup, and Shooting Star will pop up if anything, if I need it. So I get the Rush Warrior. I love Rush Warrior, so I'm going to actually send it to the graveyard through Jet Synchron. And Jet Synchron's effect activating, just so we're clear here. This allows you to bring back the Formula Synchron to your extra deck, or the Quick Draw Synchron to your hand, or the Junk Synchron to your hand. Basically any like Synchron based monster. So here I'm going to make a Hyper Librarian, use its obvious effect to put that back so I can use Level Eater and just basically draw out some cards to get some more resource going on. I need my resource. So here comes the Quasar, and I don't know why he didn't do that there, but again, combo guide. So pretty much mid Quasar, then you just rape face. That's the nicest way to put it. I could have played Effect Filler, whatever. I like to save this just mainly for Quasar here. So there's Excel Synchron, and what I do with it is pretty much what I want to show off is a Stardust Warrior. Now for those of you who don't know what Stardust Warrior is, because I know a lot of people don't commonly go over Stardust Warrior, they mainly focus on Quasar. Basically works like Thunder King Ryo, where it negates your opponent's special summons, if you think of it that way, or Blackhorn. So basically the Exceeds and whatnot, it will completely negate them, and you basically tribute and then he comes back. But if he's destroyed, then you get a level 8 Warrior Synchro monster. Basically it has to say Warrior in the name, so like Road Warrior and whatnot. Here I'm just gonna like negate it for funsies, because I don't really care, but that's gonna be. So let me show you for something different hands basically how you can utilize the plays, and I'll slow this down just for a sec. There was a Glow Up Bulb, a Synchron Carrier, and the Tuning Wear. The Carrier I believe is what I discarded. So here comes the Formula Synchron, and then the Tuning Wear. My frames were dropping there for a sec. I was like, wait, why is it dropping? I'm not used to it dropping. So here I'm going to go for Drill Warrior. Lower Drill Warrior, go to Jet Warrior, and then go straight to Quasar. A lot of these plays were made without Hyper Librarian, so the deck's not dependent on Hyper Librarian. Let's just make that clear. But he is here for those of you who are going to ask, but it's going to affect Villar, so I don't have to Quasar. Because basically what people will do is they will try to draw out your Quasar, and then they will Raigeki you. You do not want that. I'm going to let the rest of this play out. So you never ever want to basically use Quasar in a situation that's going to, you know, basically anything you can normally jump over, you do not want to use Quasar with. So just keep that in mind. So I'm going to let these like pretty much play out, and then this way you can see different ways of going to Quasar. So I don't always get it like turn 1. I'm not always going to focus on it turn 1, but that's okay. It's not always the first thing I go to. Sometimes I'm going to use Raiko to set up. Sometimes I don't get the perfect setup. Like here, I didn't get a perfect setup. And look at that mill. That mill is like, man. So, get the Double Warrior. It just seems like everything slows down when I do that. So I should pause it next time when I do it. But that's okay. It'll speed right back up. Here we go. Because I think right now we're only on 4 gigabytes of RAM because one of the RAM sticks did not work. I have the best luck in the world. So, go Road Warrior, Tuning Wear, Double Warrior. And then I still can use Road Warrior's effect. So, lots of stupidness coming on. Excuse me, go to that Formula Synchron, get a search because I can, go to Level Eat, and let's make an Armory Arm, and pretty much just lower it, and you go another Quasar. Pretty simple, and then you just win game pretty much. Rush Warrior, everything else, like all this stuff here is your backup stuff. That's all your backup stuff. Nothing matters from there. That Dark Magician Reel though. So he can't get over that. Let's go into the into this one here. So I don't know why we're dropping. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, why are we dropping frames for a second? So I don't. Sometimes I won't play reinforcements of the army or like tuning right away because I have Ryko set up. Go figure. I'm weird like that sometimes, but pretty much you want these guys, you know, with the combos. The combos mainly draw from Topple Warrior, Junk Synchron, and a few other things, so keep that in mind. Yep, it's every time I do that. I don't know why I do that, but Maxi is a giant threat. You can take the Maxi challenge if you believe you can win against the Maxi challenge, otherwise I wouldn't really recommend it. But obviously there, I'm just being patient. Basically, this is what I'm talking about here. I'm drawing out every card he could play before I go into Quasar. This is a good way of doing it. If you don't want to do it like turn 1, or you can't do it turn 1, or they're trying to max see you, or just whatever the case is. You know, whatever that case is, and then you just go super ham, super hard, and you win the game. That's pretty much the main strategy there. So, obviously lower everything into an Army Arm, top deck a Rhoda, Army Arm equip, because I can. I'm not even going Quasar yet, which is hilarious. I dropped him down to 2200. He's open to 2 cards. I could use Drill Warrior's effect, and I could just go from there. But he's going for a lot of search power, and I believe he's going another one of those fusions, because that's primarily what the deck does. I just want to mainly say it primarily does. So here it's like, okay, no Hyper Librarian, how are you going to get into it, right? Synchron Carrier, Junk Warrior, let's grab Formula Synchron, let's basically just bring out everything Excel Synchron, because I freaking can go to Stardust Warrior, and still make a freaking Quasar, because I'm a boss. Yes, I just said that. Here comes a Jet Warrior. Yep, I'm still going Quasar, because I can. So Stardust Warrior and Quasar on the board, same time, made him waste all his resources. Again, I'm just going to like let this play out so this way you guys can see for yourselves what a starting hand looks like and basically what you can do with it. A lot of the times I'm just saying Ryko. Some of you may say, hey, you can play Mathematician. That's a great card if you want to play it. I'm just not a giant fan of Mathematician in the deck. I prefer my Rykos. I'm kind of a little sentimental about it. I don't know. No, it's mainly because he's level 2 and Junk Synchron allows me to bring it back. So that's primary reason I like using him. So whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, go for it. That's end of the day. That's it. So here comes that Jet Synchron. I was about to say Synchron Carrier. Go figure. The Drill Warrior. The combos for days. Look at it. Look at this. Just how silly this is. I can just go Excel Synchron and get a draw, and then just like go massive. Because of silliness. Let's put it that way. Because of silliness. Now, if I was to lower this guy here, Excel Synchron, low enough, I could easily go Quasar. I could easily have gone Quasar in that whole situation. I decided not to because I just want to OTK my opponent with as much crap on the board as I possibly can, which you're about to see here. So it's not always Quasar.deck. It's basically just push for giant OTK push. That's what the deck does best. Just so we're clear. So clear. But I want to make it clear throughout this video that it's not just a one-time thing or cherry pick. These are basically back to back to back to back to back. You know, guys did not quit. They stayed in the game. They were nice enough about it, and we had a fun time. That's pretty much what I want to get across to the, you know, when it comes to these videos. Some days, my days suck, but you guys make it the bomb. So, no bullshit. Being honest. So, I just basically want to show you that whole thing where it's not cherry picked or hand picked or however you want to phrase that. It's basically mistakes happen, and then this is how you play out of mistakes, and then this is how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because since turn 1 Soul Charge so good, that's why I'm able to go Stardust Warrior into it and then have Hyper Librarian. And the silliness still continues, going to Drill Warrior and just keep going at it, and then Rush Warrior, put that back into my extra deck because I can, and bring it out again because I can to draw 2 more. And yeah, it's kind of an asshole thing, some of you may say. And then I just go for freaking Jet Warrior because I want Jet Warrior on my fucking board. I really don't know why I went Jet Warrior, but I felt like going Jet Warrior. So, whatevs. But here's that Stardust Warrior that I was talking about, and he just quits there. But it's so good because Exciton Knight can't even chain to it, and that's the beauty of it. I mean, this just, it's so much fun to play this deck, but it takes a little while to pick up the combos. So obviously, that's why I'm showing all these different ways of doing it. And if you guys like get stuck, you can just pause the video or just watch it back, or just ask me and I'll help you. We'll have a fun time. It's always fun. It's always fun here on the council. But see, I go for the extra formula synchron just for more draw power, because resources are still a thing in this game. Believe it or not, it is. So, having freaking 6 cards. This is another thing, guys. Never set one in MST. Chances are, there's a good chance someone has an MST. They're going to MST what you just set, and you're going to lose out on it. So don't do that. Just saying, don't do that. No offense to this guy, just don't do that. But there you go. Just all the damage, and then end phase you can go like Stardust Dragon if you felt the need. And then with this, our video comes to an end. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this combo video and got to see everything, how the deck works, how it functions, basically how to play out of things. I mean, there's probably still more, but I'll do some dual videos this way you guys can see it. But this was a fun little project for me. So, minor spoiler for this one, he will drop towers, so because of it, I just want you guys to see exactly how to jump over towers, just for that fact. Just because I love you guys. Enough said, I love you guys. But, yeah, so expect more combo guides soon. I just have to clear out my computer with all this stuff, because it's a brand new computer and everything, but I just want to make sure that I can get the videos the highest quality possible for you guys, now that we're able to, for the most part. So I want to make that, I want to make sure that happens. But here comes that Quasar, and just gonna keep going here. Oh wait, will he bring towers out? Oh, okay, this is the wrong guy. He doesn't bring towers. But there you go. That's how you basically OTK and do massive damage. If you guys liked the video, make sure to let me know, and rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. I'm Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. Till next time, peace. Hey guys, Ryu here for the Council. If you enjoyed our video, make sure to check out our other videos in this little box that you're looking at right now. And there'll be adaptations throughout all new videos like this at the end of each video, after I say the see you later thing. So you can check out the Council Network, or you could check out the Pokemon Council, or the Gaming Council when it finally fucking launches, because we've been having a lot of setbacks. But again, thank you guys. Make sure to check out the deck profile. There should be an annotation on there. It should be out before this or after this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll know when I edit it, so you guys will know right away. But thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.